Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. I came across some information here just recently on a YouTube video from another channel that I thought was very profound and really life-saving. And I want to do a video response to that, just basically to get this information out that was in this other video. And it was on sort of a personal warming kit if somebody would happen to fall in the water or get wet or they're hypothermic, and it's a way to sort of revive them and bring them back around and warm them up. Now, the channel I seen this on was called the Dirty Civilian Channel, and there was a survival instructor on there by the name of Mitch, and they went through his pack, and this is one of the things that he had in his pack. And when I watched that, I looked at that stuff. I'm like, man, I've got all that stuff here. Kind of slapped myself on the forehead, and I'm like, man, why didn't I think of this sooner? And because this is such good information, it's one of those things, you watch a lot of YouTube videos, and it's just one of those things that when you see it, you just know it's just solid gold information. And I'm sure those guys aren't going to mind me sharing that with my subscribers, because my subscribers maybe never even heard of that Dirty Civilian channel. And I'll put a link in the description for that particular video. It's around the 33-minute mark of that video, because they go through basically an entire pack. But I'm in the basically in the process of switching over the stuff in my pickup that I normally carry in the winter, and I've pared it down a little bit, and I've lightened it quite a bit, and I'm going to include this kit, what I seen this particular gentleman have. I'm going to include that as well. And then, of course, the other stuff I'm going to have in my truck this year. I'm going to show you guys that real quick, too. I'm going to put in my... I'm not going to take my big military sleep system this year. I'm going to take my my 20-degree... Kelty mummy bag. I'm going to throw that in this year, just because this is so much lighter and so much easier to move around than the large military sleep system. It's rated for 20 degrees, so if I would happen to get caught out in my pickup truck, I'll at least have this with me. And then something that I added a couple years back is just a cheap, like $10 Walmart fleece blanket to go along with whatever else that I have in there. Sometimes you don't need a gigantic sleeping bag to stay warm if you're sitting in a vehicle, and something like this is inexpensive, and it's actually pretty warm for its weight. And then I got my Mylar kit and tape and a homemade candle, just in case I would get stranded in a vehicle overnight. I can tape that up. I did a video on that a couple seasons back too. I'll put a link in the description for that. But I can tape that up, reflects the heat back into me inside the vehicle. So if I was stranded in a vehicle overnight, I would have that. But this right here is what those guys were talking about in that video. And they had it in a dry bag. And it was, like I said, if somebody gets wet or falls in the water and they got to warm them up quick, you can get them out of their wet clothes or cold clothes, and you can get them squared away. And again, they had a Mylar blanket in it, so they could wrap that around them, the person that needed to get warmed up. And they had a can of Sterno, basically, that they could get a fire going really, really quick, wrap that Mylar blanket around them, and then it would help them warm up their core body temperature. But then they had a pair of good socks. They had a hat. They basically had a set of long underwear. This is actually that micro, I guess that micro wool. This is a top. And a pair of bottoms. This is just kind of like a polypropylene bottom. This is the one that I wear the most of. And they had a puffy coat in theirs, but I have several of these inexpensive waterproof windbreakers that have a certain amount of insulation in them, and threw it all together in one of the dry bags that I have, and it just makes a quick, basically it's a quick warm-up, so that they can warm somebody up and keep them going if if something bad happens, like somebody, falls through the ice, or somebody is wet or caught outside unexpectedly, don't have the right gear or whatever with them, and you come up on them, you can let them use this stuff to warm up. Knock my little camera mount there, but literally pack this stuff all back in. Dry bag, squeeze out the air, wrap it up, and there you go. Just a quick way to have a warm-up kit in your vehicle with your gear. You could put that, if you had a larger backpack, you could put that in a backpack too. But I'm just going to keep it in my vehicle with sort of the rest of my tools and gear that I carry this time of year. But I thought that was such a good video and such a solid gold piece of information. Sometimes when you watch YouTube videos, it's like panning for gold. You get a lot of sand and gravel, but you don't get a lot of gold. Well, that particular video, I got a lot out of it, and I got that idea. And it was one of those things, like I said, I have all that stuff here anyway. I decided to put that together, include it in my kit for this winter, and then, of course, share it with you guys. I want to say a special thank you to that gentleman on there. His name was Mitch, and special thank you to the Dirty Civilian channel for actually bringing him to the forefront and sharing that information. I hope you guys get a little bit of decent information out of that, and it's an idea that you guys can apply to your own situation. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys got a little information, a little entertainment out of this video, and a good idea as always, and you guys have a good one.